Welcome back, everybody. I haven't been here in a while. So, updating. If you haven't been here before, I'm Debbie Davis. This is Debbie Davis Said. It's a little about the law, a little about animals, a little about life. And you're pretty much going to get all of that tonight. So, I've got a few friends that are coming along the way to help me out. And I know Mike is finishing up his live stream over on Law Talk with Mike. So, I expect he might pop in here too. But my first guest is somebody that my viewers love as much as I love. And we first saw her down on the Florida Keys edition of the videos that we've had. Very fun videos, very strange hermit crab racing and that sort of thing. But that's what we like to do. So, welcome, Kendra. Kendra, are you so excited?
So excited and nervous.
Kendra was concerned that who knows? I don't know that she might blink rapidly or freeze up, but I told her, girl, we're totally fine. So, Kendra, we went to the Florida Keys together, correct?
Yes,
And
yes, we did.
We want to go again, right?
So bad. Time of my life. It was so good.
Good.
So good.
And it was your first flight.
Yes, it was.
Tell me about how you felt going on that first flight.
Horribly nervous. Horribly nervous. But it helped. You walked me through the whole thing, and it wasn't that bad. And I was able to do it again this last December and go on a cruise with my family.
See, we like broke the seal of
Yes.
being able to get on planes and on giant boats too, which I think is a whole other thing. Speaking of which, Kendra, you are like my unicorn, right? I gave an appreciation post about you the other day because you are serious. Don't start crying. You're gonna cry.
No,
Okay.
I know. I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry. No, I just can't take a compliment. I
mean, yeah, there's a song like that or something. Look up if she loves you. Anyway, tell us about your your experience with a toddler on the cruise that was climbing on some furniture.
Oh my Lanta. I was on the deck above the Lido deck, hanging out on the Lido deck. The Lido deck on a cruise ship is like where everything is. Like most of the food, the pool, the like outside entertainment, like they had movies every night on deck and all that, and the water slides, all that was on the Lido deck. Fun. So I was on the deck above that, on some furniture, like near the edge, just hanging out. And this lady, a couple of chairs over from me, just a screamy parent, just screaming, not doing anything about her kid's behavior. And I look over, there's a I would guess maybe 3.5-year-old hanging over the side of the boat. I jumped up, grabbed her ankle, and yanked her back down onto the deck. And then, because someone had grabbed her, like she started crying, and I'm just, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, apologizing profusely. And the lady's
you assaulted a toddler. Is that what you're
saying? Basically, like that's how I felt. But I'm like, she was gonna fall over head first into whatever the water is, like near the Miami port for cruise ships. And mom was kind of annoyed, but like the friends just started thanking me, and I'm like, I need a drink. I need a drink. Like, this isn't going well. This is my biggest fear.
And this is day one.
Day one. We hadn't even left Miami yet. Like we were still at the port in Miami. Like, it was just crazy.
So I feel like you and I have this weird thing where we're always like at the right place at the right time, or maybe at the right place at the wrong time. I don't know. But certainly, I mean, did you see that news story of the baby that like fell out of the cruise ship?
Maybe. No.
I'm glad you didn't watch. I'm glad you didn't see that then before you took your toddler on there. But yeah, the baby did not make it. And so, yes, I feel like sometimes as parents, or even just as like adults, we get nervous about, I don't want to offend this person by parent their child. But like I say, parent my child, please, because sometimes they listen better to somebody other than their own parent. So,
well, And I work at the school and I joke that I get paid to yell at other people's kids. And just
Mhm.
at this point, I'm so used to getting after everybody's kids, whether I'm at work or not. It doesn't really faze me. But this is just like, I gotta put my hands on them. You cannot do that. But I'm like, she's gonna die.
Yeah, you actually, yeah, but it's like, okay, life or death, and I'd rather
Yeah,
grab onto somebody's kid and get yelled at than have a baby, go overboard in front of me, right?
right.
So, speaking of parenting, Kendra, I have another unicorn. My dear husband agreed to be down at the
Oh,
barn so that we could give everybody a bird's eye view of what's going on in the old Davis barnyard and see how little Mikey's doing. So I want all of my viewers to give a warm welcome to the man, the myth, the legend, Tad Davis, live from the Davis family farm. Tad, how's
Am
it
I
going?
on?
You are on.
Hey,
So
how
don't
you
swear.
doing?
I mean,
We're
we
at
really
the
do
Davis
swear sometimes.
Ranch. Hi,
The-
Kendra. How are you?
good. How are you?
Good. Hey, I was listening to your little bit there, on that saving some kid's life, and I just thought, man, all you need to do is say, "I accept tips." I like tips, man.
Like
Come on.
You should wear a tip jar like a fanny pack,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
Missed
Hey, you could be the
opportunity.
life-saving queen on these cruise ships and get tips, man. That's awesome. Congratulations on that. I'm happy
Oh,
for you.
thank you.
See,
It was
I told
nerve-wracking, but thank
told you
you.
she's the best.
I'm sure you felt very fulfilled with that.
We're just like, I need another drink because that was really
Yes.
stressful.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, all right,
All right.
Chad. So who do we have
Well-
down there at the barn to visit today?
Well, we have all sorts of cool little creatures down here today. I just fed everybody, so they're kind of preoccupied at the moment.
Oh,
But let's take a look who we got there, Debbie. And the white one is Josie. I think you've introduced Josie before. Is that correct?
Yes, that's Miss Josie. She is the queen of the barnyard.
Yes. And then we have,
This is a quiz for you, honey.
I know, but I don't know the baby's name. I know. Hey, I know little Mikey. Hold on a second.
Okay, you know little Mikey. I mean, who doesn't know little Mikey?
Little Mikey is down there with his head stuck between the doggone rails
for
again.
God's
Can you see
sakes.
that?
Mikey.
Can you see that?
Oh my God. Yes, I can
Mikey.
see his little booty sticking
Yeah.
out.
So this has been our little project every morning. We'll come down here to do chores, and his head is stuck between the fence because he wants the hay from when they run out on their side. He reaches in and gets hay from the other. But anyways, next little Mikey is Cardi Sheep.
Cardi
This is
Sheep.
our son Tucker's new sheep, and she is a mother to be. She's expecting any time now. So
Tad, big question. Are
yes.
you going to help with the birthing this year?
Well, heck yes.
You heard it here,
I'm bringing the knives, and we're doing a C-section.
Oh,
right?
no.
Oh,
We're going to leave that to
I'm
Dr.
kidding.
Lane. If there's a C-section to
Okay.
be had, then that will happen there.
No, I'm very excited to be part of the birthing of the sheep, and so we're gonna partake in that.
And people were asking, and I feel horrible having to disclose this, but we are not having baby goats this year. Our buck it went and he crossed the Rainbow Bridge around fair
Uncle
time.
Joe.
Uncle Joe. So there was not a old enough buck. Uncle Joe left a young little Joe at my mom's house. And so we might try.
Little Joe needed another year, right?
Yeah, he needed, like another 3 or 4 months. But with the timing of our fair, then if we were going to breed him, they would be born too late. And honestly, I'm sad about market goats. I don't like having to sell them, and we can't keep collecting them, right, honey? Is that, I mean.
Well, we can collect up to so many, but at
There
some
you
point, I think we have a problem.
Yeah, I feel like at some point.
You are the goat lady.
The goat, yeah. I mean,
So.
it's my favorite. So
Yeah.
Anyway, we do have 2 more. It's Ray is the dark one with the more brown, sweetie. And then that was Lucy's daughter. And then the other one is Molly, which was Jasmine's daughter.
Yeah. Can you see little Mikey's head here? He's kind of getting his
Mikey.
fill.
Mikey, why are you so
Here's
naughty?
his body.
Everyone
and
wants to
here's
see your
his
goofy
head.
little ears, buddy. You need to it's like a half and half shot of him. Fantastic.
So naughty and food motivated.
Yes, very much.
So
We laugh because
then
Cardi's sheep likes to paw at the ground like vicious pawing when she's hungry, and it's ridiculous. She's so cute though. So
it was interesting. So when I got down here a little bit ago, she was butting her head against the board and pawing. Like, I think there's a little bit of a hole that she started. So
great.
I fed them, and man, she just gets in there and eats, man. She eats.
Oh, Cardi sheep.
But
so that was
let's walk over here.
Came up with, by the way.
I kind of like it.
I do too. It's funny.
But over here, if you can see, it's a little dark, but we have Raptor, our rooster, and
shoot.
Betty, the laying hen.
Hey,
now,
Raptor.
Our kids will tell you that Betty is actually Bob, but I have not checked.
No,
have you, Debbie?
Billy. There was Billy and Betty.
Billy or Bob.
And I could never tell Betty apart, honestly. They looked exactly the same.
One of them is gone.
Yes, one of them has crossed the Rainbow Bridge. But we also have 2 new ones that we got from a friend of ours.
Yes. So this is where's Dorothy at? Oh, there's Dorothy, the speckled one.
Hey, Dorothy.
And this is Harriet. The all black one is Harriet. Can you see Harriet there sitting up top?
Oh, it's so glitchy.
There she is.
Stupid internet at home. Yes, there's Harriet. She likes to hop up on top of the cage. Not really sure why. And then the ducks are all just milling around.
The ducks were all here eating a minute ago, and then they went outside, and it's a little dark out there. So I don't know. They're kind of hanging out. You can hear them, but hold on. Let's see. The light went out there. So.
Oh, shoot.
Anyways,
the maintenance man hasn't changed the light bulb yet.
Are you kidding me? Look at that there, lady.
Hey, new light.
That's why we have so much light in here tonight, because I put a new light bulb. Now I did not do the one outside though. So we're going to work on that next. I only have so many hours in a day to be maintenance man.
I know. It's like a full-time job in addition to a full-time job. So
yeah.
Well,
Debbie.
What?
All right, I'm reading the comments and I agree. Big Into said that you need some guinea hens. I watch his YouTube channel too.
Oh, guinea
my God.
hens. Aren't they really loud?
Those are loud and obnoxious.
Yeah, but they're round and really cute.
That's perfect. They're like
They're
my
just
favorite animal.
They'll fit in with everything else, and they're just round and adorable. I love them.
So what makes me sad is our ducks are so cute, but they don't let you touch them. Like,
no, they're a little standoffish, aren't they?
Very standoffish. They only like me if I'm spraying them with a hose in the summer, and that's
they do like that, or the winter.
Mm-hmm. I mean, they do like the water in the winter too. It's very weird. They make a huge mess though in the winter, and I feel bad because I know they want to be in the water, but they can't be. So
Kendra, what is it about guinea hens that you like so much?
Literally, it's that they're round. That's literally
cute.
it.
Fluffy and cute.
Yes, they're just round. Like, that's my favorite thing about my bunny Coco is she's a little lion head, and she's just so round. She's just cute and chubby, and so are guinea hens. I don't know why. I just like them. That's it.
There's a girl on TikTok that has a silky chicken that is a house chicken, and I keep watching it. And she has like little chicken diapers for it, and I'm jealous. Tad's face is like, oh God, please don't. But yes, she has a house chicken, and it purrs when she wraps it up. It's kind of crazy.
Oh.
Yeah,
no, why would you need a purring chicken if you could just have a cat?
Because you're allergic to cats, but I don't think you're allergic to chickens.
I can develop an allergy real quick.
I think that, yeah, exactly. I mean, there have been chickens in the house occasionally, but for short periods of time, just for like bathing and like, wound treatments and that sort of thing. But guys, I do have a clip for us. So
okay,
I'm going to see it, Tad. Hopefully you can see this when I share screen. All right, let me see. This is the one I want. Fingers crossed that this works. All right, I'm going to try to.
What in the world are we looking at?
You're going to love this. Give me a second here.
This little goat baby.
It's a little.
It's a little something. I don't know how little it is, though.
I'm just going to let this play, and we can comment because it's something. Let me tell you.
Right.
Okay, so here we go.
Well, this guy may look innocent, but he's actually a criminal. He caused multiple car crashes and had multiple agencies chasing him. I spoke with his arresting officers about how chasing a goat is all in a day's work. An unusual suspect in Atlantis.
He needed officers to come over to the gate because there was a goat in the roadway.
The entire police department responded to this reckless
Entire
runner.
police
From
department.
7 in the morning till about 3 in the afternoon when we caught it.
It's your
It
tax
had
dollars.
caused several car crashes out on the highway.
Wow.
Police have
Where
no idea
is
where
this
goat came
place?
from, but they know it took a lot of effort
Yeah.
to take him into
Dear
police
Lord.
custody. A
This
dog
is-
walker ended up helping take him in.
She just kind of tackled him in a bush, and then I went up and picked him up like a dog.
From there, it was the jail cell.
Yeah, we had to go in the slammer.
They literally
While
put him
Atlantis
in the
police
jail
haven't been
cell.
involved in a goat arrest before, they say it's all in a day's work.
Car crashes, crazy people, but animal calls. I'd say most of our calls in a day are animal calls.
Where
Now
is
the
this
goat,
department,
who's been
man?
named Danny Zuko, is living a life outside the jail cell and in a proper pen at Barky Pines Animal Rescue.
I'm glad to hear it's got a nice home and it's being well taken care of.
Yeah.
You hear
Danny
the sarcasm
Zuko
in
is
his
going
voice,
to stay
right?
here at Barky Pines
Go.
Animal Rescue until he's neutered to calm him
Snuggling.
down, and then he'll be back up for adoption. From Loxahatchee, Madeline Montgomery, CBS 12 News.
Do you notice how she has his horns in her hand, like so he can't
Yeah.
thrash, and her
like-
hand is behind her head, and they're holding those horns.
He looked like he was like drugged. He was like
Yeah.
Yeah.
the whole time. And okay, even Tad, who is not like super farm oriented, that was an uncut male goat. That had to smell horrific.
Horrible. No wonder it took till 3 o'clock in the afternoon to catch it. They didn't
No
want to get close to it.
Kidding. And it was like they're just like picking it up. I'm like, you put that in your jail. When Uncle Joe came to breed the goats at our house, it smelled so bad in the barn for months, and you could not get rid of that smell. So
And the problem is in the summer and it's hot, it was just wretched, wasn't it?
Yeah.
disgusting, like
Yeah.
unbearable smelliness.
It's funny that that goat caused so much havoc, but we're pretty fortunate because our goats that we've had really aren't. We had a couple that were really bad, and Debbie did the right thing and sold them. Those
Oh,
little
okay.
Borgos that
I'm-
busted
We
everything
don't
up.
talk about them.
Yeah, no. They were nice, but they were just destructive. And
Yeah.
so I think goats are so mischievous that they're just terribly destructive at times. And that particular cut was probably one of those types of goats.
Right. And the fact that they don't know where that goat even came from, like it just showed up. Like what? Somebody dropped it on the side of the road like they do cats. Like, I mean, that's kind of an unusual animal to just like drop off somewhere and nobody came looking for him. So I guess he gets to live at the animal rescue.
Yeah. Well, somebody will get enjoyment out of them.
Yes. Are the ducks freaking out over there?
Yeah. Can you hear them?
Yes.
Yeah.
Hey, buddies. They're so cute.
If
Yeah,
it's getting too loud, I can exit. So
Oh, you're fine. Oh, hold on. Need to send Mike a link because he thinks that I didn't send him a link. Just give me a second here. So I do have one more clip, but I'll wait till Mike gets in here and we're going to have him be able to get in on it. In the meantime, Tad, which animal
Yes.
is your favorite?
what animal is my favorite?
Yes.
Well, honestly, right now, because I think I like Harriet and Dorothy because I kind of asked for them, I guess. And a good friend of ours, Jessica, offered them up, and they lay eggs, and I like to eat them every morning. So they're
Except
my favorite.
when you set it on the counter and it rolled off.
Oh, yes. Yeah, yesterday, of course. Or was it yesterday or 2 days ago? Whatever. Sitting there, and I pull 2 eggs out, and I put them on the counter. I reach underneath the stove to get the pan, and I set it up. And right then, I hear splat. That dead sound that an egg. And I turn and look, and there it is on the floor. It rolled down the counter and onto the floor, and it was a mess.
It's like the equivalent these days, because eggs are so expensive, of spilling like, freshly pumped breast milk when you're a new mother. Like, no, don't. But anyway,
it's like liquid gold, isn't it?
It is. Now they're like little butt nugget gold. So
So
Lily, though,
I
has
like I like the 2 chickens, but I
Mhm.
also have a little fondness for little Mikey because he is adorable.
He is adorable. His ears, like if you were to ever see a picture of him, you're always going to know it's him because his special little ears.
They kind of flop.
Yeah, well, one, it's like
One flops, but this is the one with the tag in it. But
yeah,
and the other one does a little funky, curvy thing. So
yes. Do you remember
But-
it was like a tornado swirl when he was first born?
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, they'll even out, and they never did. Literally, his ears look the same as when he came out of the womb.
So Debbie, why is it that over the past couple of years, every cycle or whatever, when these when your goats have babies, we always get one that's just a little special, if you know what I mean. And we had Diamond before. Remember
Diamond was extra special because she
He
had
was
no
a
anus.
true mini,
Yeah.
or I don't know what the proper
pygmy,
term to call him would be, a pygmy
like
goat or something.
Well, I guess it's not even pygmy. It's like a dwarf. She was a dwarf.
He was definitely a dwarf goat.
Oh, it was a she, honey.
She, okay.
Diamond. Yes.
But Diamond, Kendra, did you ever meet Diamond?
I did. I
Yes.
did. I loved her, and I'm surprised she made it as long as she did.
We were pretty
being honest.
blessed to have her for what, 6 months maybe?
I think it was like 7 months. She died like just after Halloween. But she had congestive heart failure, among other things. But living without an anus pretty impressive.
Yeah, that's really unusual.
The buttholeless goat. And
Yeah,
that's the goat that brought Lily and Lydia, my niece and my friend's daughter, together as friends at the fair, is the bonding over the buttholeless goat. So she will always have a spot in my heart.
where's the line on words? Is it?
Oh, you can say whatever you want. I mean, honestly, I don't think I'll get like kicked off. But
We'll push the envelope then. Go
Yes,
ahead,
okay.
Kendra. Let's hear some of that
My-
creative
my-
language of yours.
My vocabulary is down to like half.
oh, I
Right
know.
now.
I know.
Hey,
Speaking
Kendra.
of pushing the
Yeah.
envelope, though, hold on.
Okay.
Look who's here.
Oh, good Lord.
All right.
I can't believe what I just heard on your stream.
A
Buttholeless
buttholeless goat.
Butthole.
Little Debbie. Thanks for
Yes, the
coming, Mike.
butthole is goat. I'm like, no, Deborah's not going down this path.
No, I am.
No, we are. We are.
We did. It was lovely. So you missed the story about the goat, Mike. It was a goat that got arrested, and
I saw
looked
that.
like they drugged it. He looked like he was kind of drugged for that video, particularly. But yeah, Screaming Goat. So for those of you that don't know this gentleman, his name is Mike. He is Law Talk with Mike on YouTube, and he is the one that got me into YouTubing, which is, I didn't even know.
Sorry, you guys. That's how you
you're
got
welcome.
roped into this.
Yes, exactly. So
You owe
Mike,
me a drink.
yes, exactly. And Mike, you haven't met Kendra in person yet, or my husband, but I feel like we're all old
No, I
friends
have.
at this point.
Hey,
Mhm.
Mike.
Yes. So Tad, is little Mikey still around? Is he done? Did he get his head unstuck yet?
Little Mikey is still gorging himself
Oh,
through
my
the fence, so I think he's
Hmm.
pretty content down there at the moment.
Well, as
Oh.
long as he can get his head unstuck at some point. That would
Well,
be
at
nice.
some point, I think I'll probably have to assist him, but at the
Ugh.
moment, nope, he's still down there.
Oh, Mikey. Well, Mike, you're
You
just
got
in
another
time.
clip?
I got another clip. This one's a little bit longer. It's about 15 minutes, but I think that it'll be a good one. So here we go.
All right.
I'm getting better at this, Mike. It's been a while
Let's
since
do
I've
it.
done this.
Although you did forget to send me a link.
I sent you a link when I set it up the other day.
Oh, good Lord. No,
Well,
that's not gonna
that's
happen.
buried. I'm sure buried all like by now. So okay, so we go full screen. Yeah, buddy. All right.
Not to do if you're
Now
late. School.
I
Does
gotta
this have a
hide
goat
my.
in it?
It does not have a goat in it. I know
Oh,
that
okay.
like, it's gonna make you like super sad already, but
It's not going to make me sad, but
hold on, I gotta hide the comments so we can see Mike's adorable face. All right, guys, here we go.
On November 11th, 2022, A Monroe County Sheriff's deputy was on routine patrol when they observed a speeding motorcycle in Sugarloaf Key, Florida.
The keys.
According to the speed radar,
Been there.
the motorcyclist was traveling 117 miles per hour in a posted 45-mile-per-hour zone.
Mike goes that fast.
The
every day.
deputy activated their emergency lights and attempted to conduct a traffic stop, but it appeared the motorcyclist accelerated and began fleeing.
Turn around. And shout out to Cold Lucia. To the end of your first review. Kendra, do these roads look familiar?
They do. They look splendid.
It's like
Look like
one
heaven.
road in, one road out is all you got.
That's terrifying.
The deputy
Like-
pursued him for 3 miles before losing visual and discontinuing for safety reasons.
But you're in the
A
queue.
few minutes
You
later,
can't get away.
another deputy observed the motorcyclist speeding and passing other vehicles in the center lane.
I tried to look where I could see it, and I like missed it. Like he was. So why aren't these people pulling over?
Oh, this is needlessly exciting.
Look at this white car. Make a decision. Nope.
The operator was identified as 35-year-old Quincy Martin.
After all that, he just decides to pull over peacefully.
Yeah, like, oh,
Like-
I guess I'll just pull over. That's cool.
Oh, I'm done now. Like, what?
Yeah, like, no. So,
Let me see your hands. Get off the
like, I'm
bike.
confused. Like, wait, what are we doing here?
Wow. At some point, you just have to realize you have nowhere
Step
to
to the
go.
front of my
when you're
car.
on an island.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hit one of those key deer and commit a
Take off
felony.
your 31 mile marker. Take off your bag.
It is a camera, isn't it? Like a body worn cam.
Put your hands behind your back. Hands.
What's wrong, officer?
What's
You're
wrong?
being detained right now
How come?
because you've been running from cops.
What? What? Me?
No,
Yeah.
I stopped as soon as I heard you. I'm not from here, officer.
Okay. Put your hands behind your back. You can step with me right over here. Any weapons on you?
I'm from Trinidad and Tobago. I'm not from here.
Where is Trinidad and Tobago? I'm like,
Code 5, 1 to 10. No weapons on you?
Caribbean somewhere.
You mind if I take your helmet off?
No problem. You have to take off your strap.
I don't care where you're from. You had to realize you were going too
Have a seat
fast.
right here while we sort
Like,
things out,
that's
okay?
crazy.
No problem.
maybe he was like taking with kilometers.
Hold on. Step right out. Okay.
Maybe, but it's not the Autobahn.
Good morning, guys.
You want to move up a little bit so we can get by?
I'll move. Come on, brother. All right.
It's like they're old friends. What?
What's your name?
My name is Quincy.
What is it?
Quincy.
Can I call you Quincy?
No, Quincy.
Quincy?
No problem.
How about, can I call you Q?
Yeah, that's
Q.
good.
Yeah, he
You're
likes
Deputy
that.
Torres,
Good
the
enough.
sheriff's
Let me
officer, all right?
Yeah.
You
How come I'm being arrested, officer? I'm not from here. I'm from Trinidad and Tobago.
okay.
I wasn't running from the cops or anything.
They canceled Wednesday. Oh, okay.
Quincy told deputies he was trying to make it back on time for his flight and never saw a patrol vehicle attempting to stop him.
Sorry, officer. Whatever it is, it's a misunderstanding. I would never run from the cops. I'm not even from the country. Like, I wouldn't do that.
Kind of sounds like your brother's story, Debbie.
All right. Well, you ran from him. You ran from me. You're going about 70, passing in a no passing zone.
I didn't see it. I was trying to get back to Fort Lauderdale. I didn't know that, I couldn't pass on the inside or whatever it is that I did wrong.
Whatever it is I did wrong.
I would never run from the cops.
Q, I'm gonna ask you a couple questions, but before I do that, all right, you know what Miranda warning is?
Miranda?
Yeah.
No.
Do they do that? The police do that over there. But anyway, so in the United States, you have the right to remain silent. All right, but so like, so I'm gonna ask you some self-incriminating questions, which I don't want you to feel like you have to answer without your attorney present. Okay, so before I do that, I'm gonna read this to you. Okay, before we ask you any questions, understand your rights. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be against you in court. Right, talk to a lawyer for advice before you ask any questions. You have the right to have a lead during questioning. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed before you during questioning if you wish. If you decide to stop answering without a lawyer present, you have the right to stop answering at any time. Okay? If you just, all right? You understand these rights I've explained to you?
I do.
Okay. And if you cannot afford one, an attorney won't be appointed before you do if you wish. Okay? With these rights in mind, do you mind if we talk?
I'm just asking you. Can you?
Yeah. So I'm gonna explain that to you. But before I do that, do you mind if we talk? Is that okay?
No problem.
Okay. So anyway, Q. So I got you on visually estimated. You're going over the posted speed limit. Okay.
Right.
My radar there confirmed my visual estimation. You're doing 117 in a 45 mile per hour zone. And not only were you doing that, you're doing that going through passing a school. Very dangerous. Very dangerous. Okay. I activated my license sirens behind you. Okay. In which you went, and we were at a close enough distance because I did see you brake. You braked, right? Because you saw my lights.
I was moving with the flow of traffic.
No, you weren't, buddy. It's on camera. You brake 2 times when I had my license sirens activated, and you took off. You started passing people and no passings. You continue to stop, to fail to yield to me. I understand you're going fast. I understand maybe, you're trying to get back home, but one, the speed you're going at is very, very dangerous, not only for yourself or to someone else. Because if you get hit going that fast, there's no more Q. You'll be.
Do you really think he cares?
And if you hit somebody else, all right, then you do that because of what?
I'm missing my damn flight.
You see what I'm saying? So the fact is, I know you saw me behind you. In Trinidad, do they have police?
Yeah.
Do they have lights and sirens?
Yeah, they do.
All right. In Trinidad, if they try pulling you over, what do?
You pull over.
You stop, right?
No,
so why didn't you do it now?
When I saw him, I pulled over. Ask him. When I saw him in the mirror, I slowed down to see if he was coming for me. And when I realized that he was coming for me, I pulled over.
Negative. When you caught up to me,
negative.
Just so you know, I'm a cop.
Yeah.
You caught up to me, you looked right under your shoulder, right at him coming, and then you went around me and ran a box truck off the road.
The first officer I saw was this
Negative.
guy.
That's not true. And I saw you because you said you brake twice, and there was no one in front of you, so there's no traffic holding you up.
Well, I'm sorry. I swear I didn't see you. The first officer I saw was when he pulled out.
Well, see, that's you have the right to say that, but
Okay.
I think what happened was that you realized there's nowhere else to go. There's only one road in and out of here, and there's no way getting out. But
I wouldn't run from the cops.
There's no way because.
Yeah.
How poor of luck do you have that not only are there 3 officers in uniform of police cars, but there's also that guy who's off duty who happens to be driving on that same road and watches you run a box truck off the road. I mean,
did I miss this? Someone in the chat saying that this guy's a police officer.
This guy in the greenish shirt that's writing?
The guy on the motorcycle.
No.
Not. Okay.
No, he's I didn't catch that, but he's just from Trinidad and Tobago. I don't know how you say it. But that guy in the plain clothes is apparently also a police officer who was just
in the green shirt.
Yeah. And so now it looks like he's just writing out his witness statement, which is unfortunate for Q, who might go splat, which I also thought was
that is kind of funny.
All right, here we go.
Listen, I've had many.
No problem.
With respect to you, I've had many chases, and they say the same thing.
Okay.
If we were like far distance and all that stuff, I understand that. But I was literally invisible distance. Like I said, I was able to see you brake twice. Okay. Right. And if you didn't see me, what was your reasoning for passing and no passings and all that stuff? Why?
Honestly, I'm running a little late. I have a flight to catch at 2 p.m., so I'm trying to get out of here to get to Fort Lauderdale so I can catch my flight.
It is a long drive.
What I did,
it's a long drive.
I swear, I didn't see any officer before I saw him. I know it may seem that way, but I really didn't see any officers before him.
Hey, I think
All
he's
I
telling
was
the
trying to
truth.
do is just get out of here so I
You
can
should have
get back to
flown
get my
like
flight.
in and out.
You have a passport or no?
Yeah, but it's not with me. It's at home.
It's at home.
How do
You know,
get
when you're
your-
coming to the United States, you have your how that happen? How do you even get in the United States? You have to have your passport.
No, I have my passport. It's in Fort Lauderdale.
Lauderdale.
Yes.
But you know, when you're driving, you're supposed to have if you don't have a driver's license in the United States, you're supposed to have your country of origin's driver's license and your passport.
What I was told is that the driver's permit is okay for 3 months or 90 days.
Yeah, with your passport.
Oh, sorry about that. Nobody told me.
You got to learn these things before you start coming to another
If I
country.
get in trouble, it goes beyond this, you know. I may lose my visa. I'm sorry.
12th name and deal being ready.
That's not his fault. That's not his fault. Right? You just endangered my family, his family. That box truck you ran off the road right in front of me could have hit that barrier. Could have hit the side of that bridge and hit me head on. There's no excuse for what you just did.
I don't think that guy likes
you.
him.
Look, I ride. I got a BMW. I watched you look back, just like I do, to see what's behind me, and then I shaded over to try and slow you down. I shaded over into the oncoming lane to try and slow you down because I saw him coming. And you look back and you said, "Forget it." And you went around me and almost ate that box truck head on and split the lanes with traffic down the middle over the bridge.
I know that's how it seemed, officer, but that wasn't my intention.
So let me ask you a question: did you not go around my truck and end up head on into a box truck on top of a bridge and end up splitting the lanes between the cars? Did you not?
I like the guy in the green.
Yeah.
Cars on both
Like
sides,
he's not on duty, so he can like say whatever the
Big
hell
box
he
truck
wants.
Yep, he's just calling him on absolutely everything, and this guy that's pulled over is lying about absolutely everything.
I understand. Just understand at the end of the day, you're saying, like, listen, I can lose my visa. I can lose. That's not his fault. That's not his fault, and it's not my fault. That's the decisions that you made, right?
Now give a full confession.
Late for my flight, officer. I'm sorry.
I'm late for my flight now too.
I think the reason he didn't stop is because he doesn't have a visa, he doesn't have a passport, and he's here illegally.
You seem like a really nice guy.
No, he's lying.
So, are those rubber gloves for like a body surgery or something? What are they there for?
I just called my cousin to tell him that
you're gonna be able to make 3 calls when you get down to the jail. So you bring your phone with you, and then you go from there. $18 here, correct?
Yeah, correct.
Agree?
I agree.
Okay.
Not carrying much.
They also discovered 7.5 grams of marijuana in his backpack, and he did not possess a medical marijuana card.
Oh, man.
In my country, it's different.
Sucks to live in Florida.
Can I take my phone off the bike?
Yeah, I'm gonna do it right now.
Okay.
Here. I just wanted to count your money in front of the camera over there.
No problem.
So hold on. Nothing else I'm missing? Okay, take a seat.
Did we not see like clock cars every mile?
What's gonna happen with the bike?
Huh? To be towed. Oh, good. And then the marijuana, go test that stuff now.
I haven't opened the main compartment.
Hugh, do you have a medical marijuana card? You have a medical marijuana card? No, you just bought that to hang out in QS and stuff?
I bought it in QS. In my country, we could go with up to 1 ounce of marijuana.
All right. How much you pay for it?
I can't remember.
Yeah.
Like $80 or something.
$80? Okay. Who'd you buy it from? Just some stranger?
Yeah.
All right.
Terrible
It's
idea.
not legal here?
Laced with anything.
Well, it is with a medical marijuana card.
Oh.
Well, and then what was he planning on doing
Hey.
it? Getting it to
Not
the
from
airport?
country.
Maybe
Like-
he left that at home too.
What was the plan?
Right.
Doing that? It's illegal?
Well, for example, they're used to doing a lot of cocaine in South America. You can't just come and do a bunch of cocaine here.
Marijuana.
No, buddy. No, unfortunately not.
Something tells me it's not legal in South America either, though.
I don't think so.
Yeah, come on now.
Using that old field set.
Did they Mirandize him?
They did, remember? Because they asked.
I'm begging.
Yeah.
Can I get a chance,
They
please?
did it, but I think
Buddy,
they left parts
unfortunately
out.
not.
So I shaded
That's a
over.
good
To
word.
try
Just
and
gave
see
a
if he was
full
coming. I
video
could see him
admission
trying to
after
get over and look.
being
So I
Mirandized.
shaded over a little bit to try and block his view to give you a chance to catch up. But there was a box truck and a few cars coming. And he initially looked and he popped back behind me. I was like, all right, he's going to get pinned for a minute, give you a chance to get up to him. And I saw him do the whole, like, look, thing. And then he was like, fuck it. He popped out and went right at the box truck. We're on the bridge at that point. The box truck
Hello.
to the bars.
Yes, I've been back here telling this guy to shut up.
Right down the middle of all of them.
He won't listen to me.
In here if you're going to be
Just kept popping out.
He's got to be quiet.
Sergeant or anybody has any pursuit questions, I mean, as far as I could watch, I watched you drive in a very safe manner. Your speeds were never excessive.
Thank you. So, I got you. Thank you, Captain.
If they have any questions, I'm happy
Yes, sir.
to answer.
Thanks, sir. I appreciate it. Safe travels.
Appreciate it. Good job. Thank you. Have a great day, guys.
Hey, bitch, it's hot. Damn. I was looking on the return, it said red and white, so I just want to make sure
He's got the registration on there if you want to look at it.
Oh, no, I was from the tech, it said a red and white Suzuki. I was like, oh, so that looks black to me.
Black to me too.
But the VIN.
So.
But all right, I'm almost done because let me get this done.
Greg Z, of course, we appreciate confessions. Okay. Makes our job a little easier.
Walking face the wall right here. The other one.
And the judges appreciate confessions.
Take that off. They're gonna go and they'll let you get some water and all that stuff. Maybe Monster will sponsor you now. I'm just kidding. For racing. And when you walk and go to the bench right there to your right. The bench right there. Okay. I'm going to start the report up right now, so hopefully I'll have it done.
Any chance of getting out today?
Yeah, any chance of catching my flight?
Maybe that other cop will give you a ride.
Yeah, they're heading the same place.
For me?
We'll get some more farm animals on shortly.
Quincy was charged with felony fleeing, eluding an officer, misdemeanor counts of reckless driving, first offense, and possession of marijuana. His cash bond was set at $50,000, $5,000 for reckless driving, $10,000 for possession of marijuana, and $35,000 for fleeing, eluding an officer. Go to codebluecam.com and check out our newly released merch.
Thank you for letting me do that. So
$20 says they never collected on that.
Nah.
Oh, yeah. I mean, what do you think happened? Like when you miss your flight, like, oh, by the way, welcome Ben Bateman, Viva Laws Vegas.
And congratulations, 10,000.
Congratulations.
That's a big time.
Appreciate it.
Hopefully a couple years from now, I'll have my 10,000.
Yeah, I don't think it'll be years, buddy. I mean, if you do a few more videos than what I do on average, which is like one every 4 months, you'll probably be that. But have any of you missed a flight and had to get rebooked, like because it was your fault, not because they overbooked or the flight canceled? Have you ever like what just happened here? Missed a flight. Do you get your money back?
All the time.
Really? Doesn't it cause you like intense anxiety?
Depends which airline you're dealing with.
But
you know what's cool about
you
it? Southwest, honestly.
Did your ticket is you can do that, right? And then you get to, if you purchase a ticket that's refundable, you can reschedule, right?
Yeah.
But what if you're buying like the Allegiant and stuff? Like us cheap people fly.
I mean, Allegiant, it's not worth asking them, you know, like the I mean, it'll be like $42 for the ticket, you know, it's like, no, I'm not going to
$42 to ask them to change it.
Right. Listen,
fees for everything.
When you're going to fly with 5 people, it's a little more pricey than just like yourself flying somewhere when you have children. Chad, people are asking to see the animals.
They want to see the animals again? All right, here we go.
Ben, have you met my
there
animal?
You go. There's
yes, I have met some goats before. Yes.
That big white one's just he's kind of mean, but she loves us.
Cardi sheep. Oh, here she comes. Little Mikey
Cardi.
back there hiding out. Oh, look,
there he comes. Oh, look at those
ears.
Oh. He's so cute. Look at that floppy little curly ear. Mike, it's your namesake, man.
I know. He's the best.
There you go.
Oh, I wish your
best.
film was his face. It's so choppy, but it freezes on funny faces of Mikey.
What happened? It froze?
It kept freezing and but it was funny faces of Mikey, so it was pretty funny.
Oh, okay. So it was good then.
It was a good freeze. So
and then they want to see the chickens.
Oh gosh,
your
Ben,
people want to see.
have you met our chickens?
No. Oh my goodness.
Is Harriet.
Well, yes.
There? Oh gosh.
Dorothy.
They're very excited about flying everywhere.
There's raptor.
Yeah, if you got egg-laying chickens, you are.
I said.
You can retire.
We do.
Now.
We get like 2 a day, so we're making all sorts of money off those
The
things.
ducks are laying somewhere. I know those little bastards are laying somewhere because they have been laying consistently, and then all of a sudden, can't find where they're laying them.
Huh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, Secret Squirrel wants to get a lamb named after her. Listen, Tucker's in charge of naming them because he put out the money to buy Cardi sheep. He bought a bred ewe so that we can have homeborn and raised lambs for the fair. But I will put in a good word for you. And no, people are asking if I have a screaming goat. I have like real screaming goats, but
Yeah, make a goat scream. Can you make one of your
They're
goats?
screaming children.
Mikey scream. Look at Mikey. Oh, he's so cute.
Yes, make Mikey scream. Like, can you pinch him? How do you make a goat scream?
Oh no, don't make Mikey
Like in
scream.
real life.
He's too sweet. Oh,
I've never heard a goat scream, so I've seen a
Oh
couple
wait,
things
Mike
before.
has never heard a
That
goat
would be
scream.
fun.
Can you tell him what a goat scream sounds like?
Ben, you don't have a screaming goat?
No, I do not have a screaming
I am
goat. They were
shocked
all
that you don't
sold
have
out.
Yeah,
They're all sold out on Amazon.
That's funny.
There's
Well,
no
and
screaming
Mikey's
goats
more of a
available.
nibbling goat than a screaming goat. He will chew and nibble on everything. Your coat, your shoes. He is very
Look
sweet.
at that goofy ear. Oh
I
my
know,
gosh.
he's not the best. He's just so cute. I'm never gonna get rid of him, even though he's a weather. He's like basically worthless in the animal world because you can't show him. You can't
do anything with it.
You can't do anything with him, but he brings me such joy.
Exactly.
The only thing you
That's
can do
enough.
is enjoy him.
That's
He's a
enough.
therapy goat. I feel like we should make him a therapy goat. Kendra, the kids at the school need a therapy goat, right? Yes. the
Sure.
entire- Do you remember when Mrs. Teat had the two babies?
I do.
And it was all the behavioral tool of the century.
It
if
was.
you could, you get to go down to Mrs. Teat's room and feed the baby goats. And they were baby pygmy goats. So they were literally like
Yeah.
sized.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Cute.
Yeah. They were in the classroom. It was so fun. It was so fun.
It was the worst when they had to go home and not come back. But and we have a lot of goat comments here. Goat almost ate your dress.
Almost
Yeah.
ate your dress.
Kendra,
That
do you
sounds
remember
like
when
something little Mikey would do.
Yeah, Kendra, you were there at Fair and Hall
Troublemaker.
dinner when I washed that chicken's butt, weren't you?
Oh my gosh, yes. Because what was wrong? It tried to like lay an egg, but the egg didn't have a shell. And it was just covered in egg white and yolk. And apparently the other chickens would like peck it to death if you didn't save it. And James and Jacob didn't know that. And we were all fancied up and you were covered in egg yolk and washing the chicken's hiney. And it was
So actually the worst part, so I had a very like cool patterned dress on, thank God. But I was like, hey, I'm gonna pick up the chicken and take a picture. We're at this like, what was it, like $80 a plate or something out of 85?
Yeah,
whatever.
it was
That's a
expensive.
very fancy dinner. And we're outside, and Fair and Hall is this adorable venue, and they do these like they bring in chefs from Chicago, Mike. So people that like you get to have them all the time. We don't.
Yeah.
So we get dressed up, we go to this dinner, and the chickens are all milling around. They're so cute. I'm like, I'm gonna pick this one up, take my picture. And then all of a sudden I felt like warm, something like, oh my God, the chicken just shit down the side of me. I can handle chicken shit, okay? I just like Kendra being the good mom has a baby
Flip
wife.
that.
Okay. So I looked down and it was like bright yellow, and it kind of like took me by surprise. At first, I'm like, oh my God, that's egg yolk. It like shit an egg on me. Like, where's the yolk? And then there was like this soft shell of a yolk, like the egg that was laying on the ground. The other chickens are eating it, and I'm like, oh. So then I looked her over, and her butt was just disgusting.
That's horrified.
So now
I am horrified. Yes.
I'm already filthy. Like, we're in between courses of this meal, and I was like, I need to find a hose. So I just carried the chicken over and found a hose. It was summer, so the hose had like it was a black hose. It had warm water in it. I gave her the nicest spa bath of her cloaca that she's ever had. And
chicken enema is what we're talking about here.
Yeah,
You guys learned a new word.
yes, cloaca. Use it in a sentence. But anyway, then I had to clean my own dress off. But at least it wasn't shit. I'd rather have egg yolk on my dress and shit, but it was literally all down my side. So we have a lot of adventures together, I guess, is the bottom line. know how else to explain it. But Ben, have you ever cleaned a chicken's cloaca at a fancy dinner?
I have not.
Oh,
I
okay.
have not had that opportunity.
It's really unfortunate.
One
I'm
day
sorry.
soon. Yes.
I hope you get that at some point. It's pretty mind-boggling. But anyway, it's been really fun, you guys, and this has gone on for 49 minutes. It's probably sufficient, right? I've told stories, we've shared gross stories, but I want to thank you guys all for being here, and it made it extra special to have you all visiting when I have 10,000 subscribers.
Yay!
It's crazy.
Yeehaw.
Who would have ever thought it, right?
Congratulations.
Well, thank you. guys.
Congratulations.
So I'm going to remove you guys and wrap it up. But thank you again. And if you haven't already, go check out Law Talk with Mike and Viva Laws Vegas with Ben Bateman. Go subscribe, watch their videos. They do way more than I do. Well, I know Mike does. I don't know, Ben, if you've been putting the videos up yet much, but get on it, buddy.
We'll get on it.
Good,
Yeah,
okay.
we'll see.
All right.
All
Well,
right.
thank you again, guys. I'm going to take you guys out.
Congratulations. Good night.
Yes, congratulations.
Good night, guys. Oh, good God. All right. Well, guys, that was fun, right? 10,000 subscribers. I would have never in my wildest dreams thought that I would reach that milestone. So thank you for all sharing your ideas. And I hope you guys enjoyed tonight. A little bit of law, a little bit of life, a little bit of animals. I think we covered all of the bases that Debbie Davis said. So I will make a pledge to do more videos more often because I don't want to disappoint you guys. And update on my face. Look, it's looking pretty good, right? Been using these like scar patches at night and scar cream that the dermatologist gave me. So I went makeup-less other than some mascara today. So you got all natural, Debbie. But I hope that you enjoyed it. And if you have ideas, feel free to drop them in the comments. And we'll see you next time. Thank you.